Good afternoon. I'm State Representative Gloria Fox, and I am running for re-election for the 7th Suffolk State Representative seat. I have been heavily involved politically and socially in the community that I now represent. For most of my adult life, I worked as an organizer and a street worker, a director of a human service agency, and then I was recruited to run for political office in 1985. Since then, I have basically worked on some of the same issues that I worked on as the executive director of the Roxbury North Dorchester Area Planning Action Council. So this is my district and my neighborhood and my community, and right down the street from this Dudley Station area was my office as a human service director. So you're in the general area where it all began about 40 years ago. Let me just say this, my district is a very diverse district. Basically from Grove Hall through Roxbury over into the Fenway, now the West Fins, because I picked up half a precinct. 5-2A is a precinct that I now have in the Fenway, all the way over to 21-1, which is Audubon Circle. So I go from Grove Hall to Audubon Circle with Roxbury and the Fenway in between, and it's one of the most wonderful and active areas in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Well, definitely family stability is one of my major priorities, and that would include everything, just about everything to stabilize a family. It has to be housing. I am vice chair of housing in the House, and so with that comes a part of how I feel about families in my community needing affordable, clean, safe housing. Definitely that's a priority. Health and health disparities and access to health. I am interested always in human development and justice issues. So the fight or the struggle for civil rights has been an issue, and issues that I work on as well. I've been committed for most of my life to most of my adult life, all of my life, and all of my adult life has been spent in the delivery of human and community development in my community. I have the experience, I have the drive and the passion for what I do. I love my community, and I have the expertise. And I'm always very clear to people when I talk about my background. You know, my mother got sick and I was raised in foster care, and it took me about 40 years to find my brother and to locate my biological father. And all of that is a part of why my mission in terms of family and family stability has been so important to me. I feel as though I not only deserve to be re-elected in 2012, but that I am going to continue to dedicate the rest of my life to not only the political parts of this job, but also the human and community development part of this job as well, because it is based on human need and the ability for someone like myself to deliver what people need. And that's usually our mission. That's our mission as legislators. We make law. We know that. We are lawmakers, but people walk into our office and they have very serious and basic needs. And because my district is so close to the State House, I'm only about 11 or 15 minutes away from the State House, and usually people will just pop in, and that's a good thing. I have an open door policy. I talk to people all the time and try to work on whatever the problem is. If I can't resolve it, I know somebody else that can. That's the other reason why life's experiences and the experience that I've had in this capacity is so important, because I know where everybody is that can help you resolve whatever the problem is. So for that reason, and I know I'm going to be victorious in 2012, and I'm working on it, but I can't do it without your help.